You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J. Yeah! Mundo. What? And Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Welcome, everyone, to the Three Bells Podcast. It's your boy Mundo AKA Mr. AKA himself. And I'm back in my seat where it all began for me here on the Monday Night Raw recap of the Three Bells Podcast. And I am not alone. I'm never alone. Tonight, I have my guy, Triple J, and the former prince of Monday nights, LeVon, with me. Fellas, what's going on? How y'all feeling tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, it's your boy, Main Event, Triple J, now live on the stereo. Fellas, we had a great weekend leading up to tonight. I'm just hyped off of that. I'm ready to talk about it. LeBron, thank you for stepping in tonight. Let's have a good one.
What's up? What's up? What's going on? The Prince of Monday Night Raw is back on Mondays for a special day, special night. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, man. It's special. And shout outs to Shane enjoying his holiday as he should. He's a hard working man. So shout him out for sure on Shane O'Mac. Here comes the money. Man, it feels so weird being on a stereo, not being able to look at my TV. We've been on a whole YouTube binge for the last week, right? So it's weird being back on here. Excuse me, fellas. It's been a long day for me. I've been talking all day long, so forgive the tired voice. It's been like we've been doing podcasts since last Monday, right? We only had Wednesday off.
Monday.
We only had Wednesday off.
Yeah, but Wednesday off from podcasting, but we do work and stuff in real life, before this, so it doesn't stop. I've been talking for how many days straight now, and it's starting to catch up to me. So forgive me, forgive me, guys. But yes, it is Monday Night Raw, and we had a new voice. Speaking of voices, we had a new voice starting off the show tonight. So let's get into this new voice and see who it is. Here we go.
Not far from the majestic Rockies, we're live in dynamic downtown Denver with another pulsing packed venue. Welcome inside Ball Arena. This Monday Night Raw full of so many jaw-dropping moments that happened this weekend. And now, a primed and ready Mile High City is set for more of that. Hot off the heels of Bash in Berlin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Okay, that's the voice of Wade Barrett.
What a thrill it is for me to be back at the desk on Raw, but joining me is a man who has broadcast pretty much every major sport there is. We at WWE are thrilled to have him on board. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joe Texador. My man, Wade Barrett.
All right, Joe.
Hey, I am thrilled to be your partner. Let's get that straight. I'm thrilled to be part of the WWE broadcast family with Corey Graves and Pat McAfee, and of course you were with the incomparable Michael Cole. Bash in Berlin this weekend. 48 hours ago, the history that you guys were able to capture. Tag titles that changed. legacies that were further developed in these European PLE crowds. It reminds me of, well, a Denver Broncos crowd. It's over there at Bash in Berlin. They never stop roaring.
So, man, wow, it sounds bad. So after that, after we meet our new team, because we've been hearing about the changes for a few weeks now. So they do a look back to I was going to say Backlash, Bash in Berlin. And after that, let me get my script out. We saw the entrances of Gunther, CM Punk, the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Jade and Bianca Belair, all of them arriving at the Ball Arena. And then Mommy comes out to start off the show. And let's go to Mommy. What does she have to say?
Welcome to Monday Night Mommy.
Oh, shit.
It feels so good to be able to say that again. But you know what actually feels better than that? What happened at Bash in Berlin when myself and my
She got that sexy pin on Liv.
We absolutely brutalized Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio.
She's so vibrant and glowing.
But
I don't think I've ever seen Rhea as a babyface before.
And we're not done
She's
destroying the
raw life.
Judgment Day, no. We're just getting started.
Hey, she stole my line.
Nah, shit. Someone heard you.
I pinned the Women's World Champion. So I think it's about time that I get back to one thing that I never actually lost. So Liv Morgan, if you're as tough as you pretend to be.
Ah, shit.
Here comes Dom with
you hear all those
Dom.
boos? My goodness gracious.
Well, look who decides to show his face at this time. Oh, yeah, it's Mr. Champagne Super.
All right, so the Tron is no different from when they were all together. But my goodness gracious, look at his face.
The black eye.
Sporting a nice big old black eye. Shit.
Liv is not gonna.
Wow. Wow.
Dom, no one wants to hear your voice, so why don't you go back there and get your little girlfriend before I give you another black eye?
Oh, boy. Damn. His eyes all red.
Is not.
Wow, these boos are amazing. I don't know what he said. What did he say?
He's telling the fans to let him talk. And they're not.
What you did to her at Bash in Berlin. You and Priest.
Wow.
Give me a second of love.
Let me talk. Let me talk.
We were jet lagged.
Yeah,
We
okay.
didn't get any sleep.
He didn't get his tendies.
For multiple reasons.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm here to let you know that Liv will accept your challenge.
That man is really sporting a WWF attitude flag in the background.
Just because she's a little banged up, she's not afraid of you. Cállense!
Man, shut up. Shut up.
She's beat you before. She'll beat you again. And after I win the IC title and my Juanita and I both have gold.
Dumb. Let me put this in a way that you will understand.
Go gaga.
Cállate, estúpido.
Shut up, stupid.
Now, if the little courageous Liv doesn't want to come out here to face me, then I want you to relay this message. I'll face her anytime, any place.
Anytime,
Right back to the regular schedule program.
any place.
Mate, you don't want me to repeat myself.
Oh, there's Liv right there.
I guess anytime, any place. Liv decided it's now.
And just ate an elbow.
Liv Morgan perhaps not quite as banged up as Dominic claimed.
Oh, no.
Rhea's tied up.
Rhea's ankle and knee is stuck in the rope. And Liv is stomping the hell out of her leg.
Liv Morgan, the women's champion, is
Ouch.
beating away at that left knee.
Fortuitous landing there for Liv.
Oh, and now Liv is giving Rhea a kiss on the cheek.
That's called adding insult to injury.
And here comes Damian Priest.
Ay, Dios míos.
As the two lovebirds stop, how much damage has been done to that ankle of Rhea Ripley?
Her entire body weight is
Wow.
hanging down, suspended just from that left
And
leg.
just like that.
A completely compromised position that Rhea Ripley was put on from the sneak attack of Liv Morgan here in Denver, and she is wincing, writhing in pain now.
Yeah. And just like that, Rhea's hurt. God damn, we just got her back, man. Only had 2 matches with her. But, yeah.
I hope this ain't long.
I don't even know. I can't even tell you. Maybe she has maybe she has a day off coming up, so that's how they're gonna get rid of her for a week. But it's premiere week next week. They can't do that. They cannot not have her.
Totally agree.
But yeah, that was a hell of a segment. And we came back from commercial, and here we are in the back with Rhea again.
Damn.
Guys, give her some space. Give her some space. Hey,
She's about to fuck up the medical team.
I get it. Yo los quiero matar. But you gotta let them do their work.
You
Right?
sound like a spoiled little brat.
I'm gonna go to Pierce and see if he could be a match against one of these fools. Because, yeah, pain needs to come. All right. While I do that, let them do their work. All right. I need you healthy. Cool. All right. Take care of her, please.
Good job, Damian Priest.
Careful!
That's like the scene from what do you call it? The Beauty and the Beast movie, when he got hurt and she was trying to help him. He's like, well, I'm not gonna help you if you don't calm the hell down. All right, so then after that, we had to look back at Chad Gable versus Uncle Howdy from last week. And that leads us into the backstage area with American Made. And what leads to be our single camera shot of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gable.
Last week did not represent who we are as a team. You got Alpha Academy back here, laughing, making jokes at our expense, and we will not be put in that position again. We're not here to mess around this week. You three are the best athletes to walk through those doors in 10 years. And I need to see that you're sick and tired of it too. You're American made.
American
Now
Made.
go out and show them.
This dude flips the table. Oh, damn. Chad just slapped the shit out of one of the Creed brothers.
Was it me or was there a little like
Wow. So, again, that leads us into our single camera shot of the night. We're going through Gorilla. And that leads us into our first match of the night, which is a 6-person tag match with Alpha Academy versus American Made, Jay and LaVon. What were your thoughts and analysis of this match right here?
Well, with this match, what I noticed from Alpha Academy, not Alpha Academy, but American Made's intro, like their back Titantron had the Top Gun, the way the Top Gun symbol in the back, in a way. I liked it. It was cool. But within this match, I like what Maxine was doing. She was really trying hard throughout the match when she got in. You know, she did the reverse caterpillar, which I thought was cool. Also, the flying crossbody she did outside the ring. You know, you can see she's really practicing, really getting a lot done in the ring. And also, the hot tags that Otis got multiple times tonight. You can see his offense is still there. He did all right. Also, he had a nice double shoulder tackle in which after he did that, he took Tozawa and started spinning him around in the air and you know using him as a weapon throughout the match. And Julius and Ivy decided to take Otis and Maxine away from the match, and Tozawa hits a nice German suplex. Loved it. Lawan, I'm gonna let you finish this off and let us know the rest of this match.
Yeah, we're just talking about the match, nothing else.
Well, Jay pretty much said most of the stuff I was going to say. Um, American excuse me, Alpha
What?
Academy, Alpha Academy. I had a glitch just now, but Alpha
Yeah.
Academy, they in American Made. I'm sorry if I got the name wrong, if I'm pronouncing it wrong. They dominated most of that match, man. Cesaro, shout outs to him for trying to do what he had to do, taking the most punishment. I thought it was a very exciting match to start off. Maxine Dupree, um, proud of her. She's that high that when she jumped over the top of the turnbuckle, that high body cross. I thought that was dope. It seems like she's getting better and better and better every time she steps in the ring. Um, I like her, and she's starting to get noticed. So I hopefully they continue with her and they continue to work with her so she can get better in the ring. But as far as I'm concerned, I thought the match was okay. Great way to start off Monday Night Raw for the night.
Well, yeah, I'm just liking the fact that they're featuring her with different moves every time she's in the ring. You know, the last time she surprised all of us by doing that fisherman suplex on the outside. So this time around, we got that and then some from her tonight. The high knee, like you said, that splash off the top turnbuckle. I mean, yeah, she was clearly the fan favorite tonight out of everybody that was in the ring. But so after that, Jay, you already gave us who won the match, right?
No, I didn't say nothing about that. That's why I was telling Lawan to take
Oh,
most
the
of it.
one you didn't even say one. Okay, so eventually, with the help of Chad Gable, American Made gets the win via submission by Ivy now tapping out Maxine. And then after that, we get a nice little promo from Chad Gable, who's pretty pissed off still. Chad, what you got to talk about? What's wrong, brother?
Last week it was supposed to be a classic one-on-one match between me and Howdy, but of course he had to get his freak show of a family involved. But that's his fault, because now I've seen what it's gonna take to beat him, and you're looking at it right here. So I'm calling you out, Howdy. Next week, right here in this ring, we want an 8-man tag team match.
Eight man?
And in true good old American fashion, I'm gonna make sure this is the end of all of this crap, because it's not just any tag match. We're gonna have ourselves a street fight. Wow. And we're not just gonna get rid of the Wyatts for you guys and for the locker room.
Jay,
We're gonna
doesn't he
get rid
sound
of
like
the
Kurt
Wyatts
Angle?
for America.
Yes, 100%.
He
That's why the
really
crowd.
sounds like.
That's why the crowd says what they
So
say. You
pick
know, do you
whatever
suck?
4 freaks
Yeah.
you want. Get
We
them
hear it.
ready for...
Ah, shit.
Well, you may get your answer, Chad.
Yep, lights just went out.
Yeah, the whole thing remind me of Kurt Angle.
These Wyatt Six are not right in their head.
Even
This is
their wrestling
dangerous
attire.
ground for
I
American
mean, remember, he crossed paths with Alpha Academy a while ago. And Uncle Howdy is now here.
375 days.
Since we lost Bray.
My sanity crumbled. My path is in the void now. The silence is deafening. But I can still hear it. My life is no longer mine. So if this is the path that you have chosen, who am I to neglect you and your undoing?
Wow.
You gamble your very being, and we will collect the debt.
Here comes the rest of the Wyatt Six. I wonder who it's going to be next week. We know for a fact Nikki Cross is going to be in the match. So, yeah. We have an 8-person tag match next week. 8-person street fight tag match. However you want to say that.
The way Chad said it, he said 8-man. And I'm like, wait a minute. How can it be 8-man if there's 2 females?
Right.
So you
Yeah.
said you're lying.
They're going to correct them. Yeah, they're going to correct them on that. But, yeah. Let's just hit this real quick. Hello, ladies down there. Sylvie. Hi. Loose Change. What's going on? And Sylvie left us a message. Hey, Sylvie.
What's good, fellas? Coming in. Just want to say what's up to my boys in the Three Bells podcast. My big bro, Mr. Triple J, Mundo, and Lawan. Guys, what a night for Raw. What a night for Raw. I was just thinking, I want to know what you guys think. I miss seeing Nikki Cross in action. I can't wait to see who she's going to fight. Hopefully sometime soon. Definitely looking forward to that. Great night tonight, guys.
For sure.
Well, maybe she'll get her wish next week. We'll find out.
Maybe get her some Ivy.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, probably next week. If it's, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4 of them on American Made, and it's 5 on the Wyatt side. Well, yeah. So it should
so
be
ready for it to be over with now.
Huh?
Bo might not fight.
You don't think so? He fought. I mean, he's feuding with Chad.
He's gonna use his family. Let the family do the work.
I'll say.
I agree.
I'll say Joe Gacy won't fight.
I don't think Uncle Howdy would fight. I think
He's
it would be.
He's gonna sit down like Bray would. Right in the
Yeah, I
chair.
think so
We
too. Right
watch
in the
it.
chair and watch.
So I'm gonna go against y'all. I'll say Joe Gacy won't fight, and Bo will finish the match with Sister Abigail. Yeah, that's what
Well,
I'll think.
it's a street fight, so uh, Bo is already really technically in it because there's no disqualifications most likely. So
Have we ever even seen anything like that before? An 8-person or 8-man tag team match that's a street fight? Like,
no,
how
I
do
never
you
heard of that.
how do you
That
even
sounds real
control
old
that?
schoolish.
How
How
do
do you
you
even
tag
control
in
that?
somebody
You
like that?
can't. There's no tag, right?
It's a street
Mayhem.
fight.
Isn't it?
Mayhem.
Well, they didn't say tornado tag because tornado tag is basically everybody's in the ring at the same time. But when it's a street fight, so it's like
There's
It
no
is one.
DQ.
yeah, I'm really I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it because I'm tired, but it just
It
confused me a
would.
little bit.
Right, right.
Hopefully, they get to add stuff to it. Be a little bit different. I would suggest that if they're going to mix it up, have each individual person from the Uncle Howdy family take them in different parts of the arena where it might be like decorated to something like, for example, like a trap or something like that. I'm just trying to think of a different way on how we could do this tag
Take
match.
him, take him to the fun house.
Yeah, take them to the fun house, something
the
like that,
the burnt down fun house.
Yeah, the
Hmm.
burnt down fun house or just some type of obstacle or some type of trick that could possibly get these guys unfocused, possibly maybe lose the match, maybe, or just something different out of the ordinary.
I mean, the name of the match is something different already, and just again confusing because so they still got to tag in and out, but it's a hardcore match. No, it's a street fight. So when you say street fight, you're supposed to leave the area, right?
Yeah,
Right.
is no tagging. Ain't no tagging.
No tagging. It's gonna be hard to look at all
I'm so
four of them
see,
fighting.
I'm confused again now. It's like because when you say street fight, the first thing you think is, all right, so this match is gonna go in the crowd, is gonna go elsewhere. So
Right.
why would you need the tag? Because it would look stupid if two people, it's 3 people hanging on the ring, and then 2 people just go disappear somewhere. Like everybody just stand. Yeah, they gotta
Yo, let me
fix
go
that.
beat him with the let me go beat him with the candlestick. Yo,
Yo,
Mundo, let me tag you in. It's your turn. Hit him.
they gotta fix that one right
But
there.
I gotta run down the ramp and then tag him in.
Right, like we're all the way in the back by Gorilla, and you guys are standing there watching us on the screen with everybody else, not getting in the ring, and even the referee's gonna leave. Right, the referee. Yo, yeah, I'm confused on that one. Oh boy, yeah, they gotta clean that one up right there. But they'll fix it on the commercials. The commercials you'll get all week. All
Yeah,
right,
for the season
so
premiere.
yeah,
Season premiere next week.
yeah,
Oh,
we'll get to that. I got you. I got you. Yeah.
oh shit. Gotta put a smile on Sylvie's face.
she
Breaking the
caught
walls
yeah, I was
down.
gonna say if she caught that.
Would you shut the hell up?
You just
All
made
right.
the list.
All right, so this leads us into match number 2, which is Zelina Vega versus Shayna Baszler. Lawan and Jay. Matter of fact,
I'm just
Lawan,
gonna say is
yeah, Lawan.
uh,
I'll leave it on you, Lawan. Jay, you can take a break.
I'm just gonna say it was the match was slow, in my opinion. Nothing too exciting. I mean, Zelina Vega tried. They all tried, but unfortunately, the match was slow. With Zelina Vega, she wound up losing, wound up getting her ass kicked, and then here comes some help and some assistance from our former NXT champion, and she go get her ass kicked too. They all just getting
Lyra.
stomped out in the ring. Lyra, ass kicked in the ring with Vega. They have no help. 2 against 3. You know, that's all. There it is.
Who won
These
the match?
ladies, these ladies are out here just letting everyone know not to be messed with, not to be fucked with.
Who won the match?
I'm still trying to figure out these 3 girls' names.
Oh my gosh, really? Shayna Baszler won the match. It was only
Shayna,
one.
I know
It was a
Shayna won,
one-on-one
but
match. It was a one-on-one match. Pure Fusion Collective, and this is
dude,
what
I'm
this is
tired
what
of these long names, man. What's up with these long names?
we just call them PFC.
PFC,
Yeah.
Pure Fusion Collective. That name is, and I don't like the name. The name doesn't give me, oh my God, need to stay away from them. I need to watch them. No. And mind you, they said, like I said, they was in the ring letting everybody know that anybody, no
I
man
I
could
I
bag
got it.
us.
I got it from here. They won.
Listen to me. Sit down, shut up, and show me some damn respect.
Oh, we had the video.
Do you
Okay,
know what it
Mundo.
feels like
Yeah.
to
Said I
stand
got
here
it.
and watch them lay on the ground? It's a reminder of just how pathetic everyone is. And when I say everyone,
This is Sonya,
I
by the
mean
way.
every single one of you.
She a lot of breath.
There's not a man in this audience that can take us home.
Of course
And
not.
there's not a woman in the
We know
locker
why.
that can take us,
Susan.
period. But you want to step up? Shoot your shot.
So now they changed the hand signal from whatever they were doing before to now it's a gun. I wonder how long they're gonna get away with doing that.
Because these guys do it too. Billy Gunn's kids, they do guns
Mm-hmm.
up.
Shoot your shot. Yeah, but that sounds so like not cool with
That sounds so Republican.
I was about to say it sounds like something sponsors might be a little worried about. Like, shoot your shot with the guns that pointed. Okay. Hey, if they let it rock, then I don't know. So we're heading backstage again, this time with the Terra Twins, and I think there might be something going on. Damian, Rhea.
I get it. So it's nothing serious.
Just a precaution, I'll be fine.
Rhea is on a crutch in a knee brace.
My part was fine, but Finn Balor, being the coward that he is, says he'll only face me in a tag team match.
Wow.
You can't be my partner. I got no friends around here, so it looks like I can't have a match. Okay.
You hear the audience?
No.
Crowd already knows.
Go on.
Yeah?
I think I got someone in mind.
Ah, shit.
Damian, wait, he stops and turns around smiling.
Let me know what he says.
So yeah, the audience was they were not stupid on that one. They just from jump.
I think this is what the crowd wanted. They want Jay to be involved in this storyline, as opposed to him doing other shit, trying to chase championships. Because
I mean, why can't he do everything? You always say that, Triple H is the one who gives people multiple storylines at a time, multiple feuds. So why does he have no focus only one thing?
Right. Because he is focusing on this guy as well later.
Yeah, he's in a tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let me get back to my script. So this leads us backstage again. We're even further backstage because I don't know where that was, but we have Zelina Vega and Lyra.
I'm so sick of this week after week. I don't believe letting this happen. They're running around, taking out half the locker room, interfering in our matches. I think it's time we fight back. Yeah, I mean, I know they have the numbers on their side, but I will take my chances week after week until we put them down. I think I've got an idea. We're in Calgary next week, right?
Oh, Lord.
Got an idea. I like the way you work.
Oh, boy. Lord, no. I already knew. Once she said that, I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm being tortured right now. First, I have to listen to this one on the mic again 2 nights in a row. And now next, thank God I'm not hosting next week. I'm back on SmackDown. So
you think it's the same person I'm thinking, right?
I think
yeah,
so too.
it's fucking Nick Natalia, whatever her name is. Ugh. Lord, no. Didn't I say I was
But
fine
what,
with her just not being on TV and all that other stuff? I just said this.
bro? What if it's a swerve and it's really Trish because Trish got that, beef with Zoe? Imagine that's the twist.
But isn't she Toronto?
Yeah, she is Toronto, but still maybe. But once I heard Ontario, I kind of figured that's
It's
Natty.
at Calgary.
Calgary, yeah.
I
I
have a
figured.
third option. I thought the third option could possibly be Becky Lynch, being the fact that she helped Vicera already before.
Who?
Vicera?
Valkyria.
Valkyria. She helped her out. She has helped her out before. So
I think
it's it's the
I think it's someone. I think it's someone Canadian.
It's
it's
Natalia.
the
Who else would it
it's
be?
I
It's
don't
her
want her to
hometown.
return. No.
It's her hometown. If it was Toronto, I would have went with Trish. And Becky is just
It's the first. It's the first season of Monday Night Raw. New season. Also, that's why I picked her too.
Natalia.
Oh God.
But we'll see.
I hope to God is not. And that's no disrespect to Natalia. It's just,
Well, I'm not saying sorry for saying what I said. I said what I said. I'm not saying repeat
she
what I
might hear this
said.
one day. You never know.
Okay. Maybe she can come on here and ask me why. And I'll be like, you know what? This is why. But she
It's
ain't gonna come
too
on no.
late to apologize.
I'm not gonna.
You're boring.
I'm not gonna apologize.
That's
No,
what Des is saying. It
It's
says
I
you're
too
would.
boring.
late.
No, I would not say that either. I'll just be like, look, your time has come and gone. Now go and be backstage and do the stuff that you like. You shouldn't be coming in here and taking up stories from other people and championships. I mean, no, we're good. Train. Do that voiceover stuff that you just did the other week. You good with that? And you know what? So what we'll do is we're gonna do a little quick advertisement for the WWE and play their newest commercial that they kept playing all night long about next week. Hit it.
Starting next Monday.
What a dream come true.
3 straight weeks.
This must be your big moment.
It is main event time. 3 must-see shows.
Monday Night Raw.
Friday Night SmackDown. All in one place. There can only be one. Limited commercial interruption with unlimited action.
This is chaos.
Limited commercial interruption.
It's WWE starting next.
So it's WWE week next week. For the next 3 weeks, all 3 brands will be on the same channel, which has never happened before. NXT, Raw, SmackDown will all be on USA next week and for 3 weeks straight. Incredible. So yeah, we don't have to search. Just keep it on one channel all week. I got to change my SmackDown this Friday after this week. I got to change it over to USA.
Thank God it's leaving Fox.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, season premiere week, all that good stuff. This should be fun. Let's see how they get down on USA So after this, we're going to go to the ring. We have CM Punk, happy-go-lucky Punk. He got his wristband back. He got a win on Saturday. What you got to talk about, Punk?
Show of hands, who saw Bash in Berlin?
My hand is raised.
The strap match was hell, maybe one of the toughest matches I've ever been to. And I mean it when I say it. It is good to be alive and on the other side of something that was a very ugly and personal issue for me. And now that the personal is out of the way, guess what, Denver?
They said what?
We get to get down to business. Because that's what I am. I'm a business man.
Shout outs to Jay-Z.
When I came back to the WWE, I said very famously, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money.
Yep, he did say that.
I'll take that money however I can get it. Cold hard cash, love from you, direct deposit.
I like that one.
It's 1996 and I'm Patrick Waugh. I'll take it in gold.
Nice.
Is that a hockey reference?
Bash in Berlin, there was one other
famous
person
goaltender that
went through
Avalanche
hell.
had.
Speaking of gold,
Won a
there's
championship
one
with
other
him.
person who had a tough battle and came out on top.
Woo!
That's right, I'm talking about you, Gunther.
Uh-oh.
This is what I mean when we're talking about business. You put Randy Orton through hell. You took Randy Orton, one of the best to ever do it, to his limit, and then you went past it. Congratulations. You're the champ. Nothing can replace the chip on my shoulder other than that belt.
Oh, boy. That would be a match.
I put Drew McIntyre to sleep, and it's time CM Punk woke up as champion.
Imagine him as champion. That would be a hell of a run.
I think he's deserving of one more.
Bruh, like, we got robbed for this whole year.
Congratulations, champ. Enjoy it.
I won't be mad at him.
Because we're going to enjoy taking it off of you.
Straight edge.
The goal is gold. The target is Gunther. My name is... And we're going to celebrate. Gunther, better get used to hearing Cult of Personality. Let's celebrate. Hit my music.
Yeah.
All right, Punk. He kept it short and sweet.
Feels like he's on top of the
He's doing the victory lap around the ring. Taking another shot at AEW.
It's a brave thing to do. I mean, after Gunther's performance against pretty much everyone he's ever been in the ring with, it's not surprising though. CM Punk is feeling himself. He out-toughed Drew McIntyre at Bash.
He's giving fives out to the fans. Giving him a 5 to Joe. And he's standing on the announce table happy.
He is on top of the world.
Oh, Drew McIntyre, son of a bitch. Oh, and he's beating the shit out of Punk now. Oh, man. Drew looks pissed. Oh, he's ramming his head. Wade is trying to get him off. Wade is trying to get Drew off.
Meanwhile, CM Punk is badly damaged on the announce table after celebrating with the fans here in Denver.
Oh, he pushes him. Oh, shit, Claymore.
He claimed the Jordan 1s out of him.
Yeah, he lost his sneaker off of that one.
I was dead laughing when I saw that.
Claymore him out of his sneaker.
The only thing he was missing was his mook coming out of his sneakers.
I wanted to grab the sneaker and be like, what?
He calls out Gunther, and that's how McIntyre responds.
Oh,
Need
man.
him out of the Air Jordans.
Drew looked like he is just not himself. And he picks up Punk now. And he's carrying
Barrett
him.
try to help up, try to help him calm down. Then
Waits still trying to get his
throws him into the ring.
Down the rage within Drew McIntyre.
Oh, yeah. He was about to hit him. Oh, he hit him with another Claymore.
Guys, Drew is gone. I don't know if you've got by there. You're going to have to send all of them.
Wait, the look in his eyes when he broke through to get to him on that Claymore here on our table.
Joe, there's nothing I can do. Something has gone wrong in the mind of McIntyre. I can't stop this. That would be it.
And CM Punk looks like he's in no position to defend himself. The sneak attack, the Claymore kick.
Oh, he's kicking him in the head. Oh, my gosh.
Send everyone you've got.
You heard him say this will never be over. You screwed me too many times.
Just sheer brutality.
Touch me on the two.
Wow.
CM Punk worked so hard.
He took the bracelet off.
Give me this shit, man.
The wrist of his most bitter rival.
Now he looks like
industry has seen this calendar
Thanos.
That's all Drew needs. Let him have it and get Drew out of there.
Yeah, Punk needs medical attention right now, and safety is what he needs.
He's just staring at that shit.
AJ and his beloved dog Larry on that bracelet. That was
he just broke it.
And the beads are strewn all over the ring.
It's symbolic of everything CM Punk holds dear, i.e. his family.
Wow.
Drew McIntyre has crossed the line that we have yet to see.
Oh, Drew.
Oh,
boy.
Try to kill him. He's trying to kill CM Punk.
Jesus.
Far too far.
Don't look at me. There's nothing I can do.
Make him swallow them shit.
Nothing I can do.
And he's still beating him up in the head.
I've just not seen. I've known Drew 20
They're
years.
pulling Drew's hair now at this point. Like, get off.
I thought this was over.
Punk had Drew in the rearview mirror. It was on to Gunther. Drew came out from under the ring, the black hoodie, and said, "No, I'm not done with you at all."
Wow.
And in a
Punk
year
looked like
of
he's
brutal
choking.
tension, remember what happened in the garage door in Chicago. This surpasses all of them between these two.
Mercifully.
They're waiting for medical attention for Punk.
Yeah, mercifully, it looks like McIntyre is done.
They have a stretcher.
Now here comes the EMT, the stretcher, the spinal cord. Punk is badly damaged here in
That's 2 nights back to back with stretchers.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, Drew McIntyre at 10:46 tweeted to the girl that made the bracelet and wrote, "His blood is on your hands."
Wow.
Oh, he is mean.
Really?
Yeah. I said it in the group chat.
Yeah. So after that, we went to commercial and came back, and they were showing the EMTs and Adam Pearce bringing CM Punk to the back on the stretcher and heading towards the ambulance. And you know what I was saying in my head while I was watching it? I was like, ooh, they should have an old school moment where Drew is inside the ambulance waiting for them to bring Punk in and they start beating him up more. But instead, Drew was back there right by the ambulance and came and beat Punk up some more. I didn't think that I would need to play that because there's not really much being said. But after he did that, Punk was bleeding from the mouth. And, yeah, it was the sight to see.
What do you think the third match is going to be? First blood, ambulance match? It's gotta be something. 3 stages of hell, gotta be something, bro.
Hell in the Cell.
There's so much to think about with this.
This would be for Bad Blood. Maybe a First Blood match. I don't know, but I don't know if they're going to go that far.
I say a Hell in the Cell. That was the first. Yeah, Hell in the Cell.
This probably. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think because what constitutes it to be a Hell in a Cell match? Nobody ever interferes in their business.
Which is true, but just trap them both where no one could escape in a cage.
Neither one of them try to leave though. In any of the matches, they be trying to fuck each other up. Trying to think.
Falls count anywhere.
I think the Hell in a Cell would make the most sense though. You know, for the final, the rubber match, for the final match. So I would vote that because I think this is the only storyline that would get, that's been going for almost a whole year, and it would constitute that match. I don't see any other thing that they could possibly do in the next 3 weeks. How many weeks? Yeah, 3 weeks or so just to get the Hell in a Cell besides that match. So yeah, I agree.
Bad Blood is October 5th. They got a whole month.
Sure
4 weeks.
do.
Yeah, but there's no. I don't
go
think
by fast.
It wouldn't make sense for any other story that's not even happening yet. Everything else, there's no real stories yet. Everything else is kind of like restarting. Besides this has been going on the whole year.
Besides that, and maybe the Dom and Liv situation.
Well,
that's about it.
But the real beef is Finn and Damien.
I mean, they all play a part of it though because they're all together in that. They're all involved in that.
It's really, he wants Finn. Finn cost him the title. Dom is just in it because of Rhea's situation.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Since these two have won the tag titles, they haven't defended it yet.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So we're at match number 3, the IC title tournament, triple threat match with Dominic Mysterio, Ilya Dragunov, and Dragon Lee. Triple J, what are your thoughts on this one since Luan took the other match?
Man, we got 3 guys, bro. 2 dragons, one being Dragunov and one being Dragon Lee. You know, in the beginning of the match when they was both teaming up to beat up Dom, I thought that was cool. They kept them in the middle, just kick, 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 kick. I thought that was fun. Then, you know, we see during the match that Ilya hits a nice power bomb with a torpedo Moscow, and then Dom comes flying out of nowhere. That was a cool set. Then Ilya's Death Valley Driver, sweet, love it. But here comes Mr. Carlito and interferes, taking out Dragon Lee, and here comes Priest, chasing him out, taking him out. And then he chases Dom out, which basically now turns this match into a 1-on-1. And then I love the fact that when Ilya and Dragunov were in the ring together, they were both doing elbows and kicks to each other back and forth. It was like elbow kick, kick, elbow kick, kick. You're like, oh shit, these guys are going in right now. This is fire.
Jay, you know what's funny? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Not too long ago, a lot of WWE fans were complaining about that same thing, but because it was being done in AEW, they were calling it the no sell or whatever. And now you see it here and they're cheering it. Why? Is it because it's just the other company, or was it because these guys did it better?
I would say like this. If it's hot from one angle and the other company does it. I don't even think they're trying to one up them. I think they're respecting what they did, and they're just like, look, if they can do it, we can do it. Let's all have fun. That's what I think it is. Because I don't see Triple H taking too many shots at the other companies. I just feel like if other wrestlers are seeing it, they got their friends, their families, or whatever that they're watching these other companies, and they're like, oh, if they could do it, might as well let us do the same shit.
Right.
That's how I feel about it.
Also, what I wanted to ask you is because I seen it on Twitter, because obviously I was looking for the clips and stuff for tonight, and for that match, people were saying how we're getting like a 5 or 7 match series with Melo and Andrade on SmackDown. It was like they would love to get that same thing with Dragon Lee and Ilya because of the that little one-on-one match that they had within this triple threat match. You agree?
Mm-hmm. I will give them a 2 out of 3. See how it goes. I wouldn't say a 5-way series, because this was the first time they ever met in the ring against each other. So
Definitely
I
has
will
to make
test.
sense too.
Right, I'll test the waters, but I don't know if I'll do it with 2 good guys. I feel it might hurt one or the other as far as where they're gonna try to go later on. So this is more or less in the lines of Axiom versus Frazier. 2 good guys that beat each other up 2-3 times, and they say, you know what? Let's stop beating each other up and let's become tag team partners.
Right. And LeBron, I guess the make it make sense would be because of the fact that well, Jay, you didn't get to it yet, so I'll make that point after you finish with your analysis.
I mean, pretty much because they're both faces. That's why. It has to make sense. I'm all for it because both of these guys are both amazing in the ring. So it just has to make sense. I don't want to see something put
I'll make it
out
make
there.
sense once Jay finishes his analysis of the match, and I'll come back to that for you.
Okay, cool. Well, there was a standing power bomb that Dragon Lee hit that was fired throughout in the match towards the end. But we see Ilya winning using a hard Euro uppercut. That knocked him the out. Woo. Man, good
And
win for
LeBron,
Ilya.
right? That's
Yeah,
the point right there. That would be the make it make sense part. He just cost him his chance at going after the Intercontinental Championship, because that's basically what happened with Melo and Andrade. They were pissed off that the other one cost them the opportunity for Money in the Bank.
We'll see. We'll definitely see, man. If that does happen, then I'm all for it.
like when I seen this match on paper, I looked at it at first and said, these 2 guys are beefing, so Ilya has to get this. There's no way he loses this. And the fact that he already had some sort of beef with Braun. So I was already saying, yeah, this is pretty
But
much it.
but did you have any idea that the actual reason why it would be because Damian chased Dominic out the arena? That was funny. But yeah, all in all, though, great match by these guys. I thought from the jump that once I seen this match, I was like, oh, this is going to be pretty good, because I remember the match that we had with Dragon Lee and Dom for the North American Championship. I was like, that shit was fire. And then we already know what Ilya is about. He's fucking awesome in the ring. So
Facts.
yeah.
And Ilya did fight Dom when Ilya was champ.
Mm.
Remember Dom had got a title match after he lost his North American title.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me hit this real fast for Miss Cheesecake.
Hey, it's your girl Miss Cheesecake coming through, clapping, tapping, showing love. Everybody in the chat, make sure y'all follow and share the Three Bells Podcast Monday Night Raw Recap. What's going on, Mundo, LaJuan, and Triple J? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the room. Been here listening.
I
Hey,
love that.
Cheesecake.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so it's been an hour, so we're gonna go ahead and take a Three Bells commercial break, and we'll be right back after this message with the Three Bells Podcast Monday Night Raw Recap, right here on Stereo.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac.
Acknowledge me.
Coming to you live each and every Monday night for Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live on Stereo and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
All right, and we're back. It's the Three Bells Podcast, Monday Night Raw Recap with your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself, and I'm here with my guy Triple J and the one, the Prince of Monday Night. Well, former Prince of Monday Night, now the Prince of SmackDown. But so we're getting back into the show. We just had the IC tournament match, the number 1 contenders tournament, and Mr. Ilya Dragunov has won. We have another one of those matches coming up. Or is that yeah, we do. We have another one coming up later on. But right now, they took a look back at Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman from last week. And yeah, that was the massacre right there. And that leads us into Adam Pearce's office, where he's with Jackie Redmond. Jackie, Adam.
Funny enough, this has turned into an all-day process. As you can imagine, that locker room is coming out of the woodwork because the Intercontinental Championship is up. Braun, what are you doing here?
Oh, Braun Strowman.
You're looking for somebody to replace Bronson Reed in this triple threat match.
Yeah, but you're not even supposed to be here tonight.
I get it. I'm a little banged up from what happened last week.
Taped up.
Medical told me if I could go, that it's up to me. And I can go.
Look, I don't know how you're standing here in front of me, much less asking for a match. But if medical said you can go, and you can look me in the eye and tell me you can go,
I can go. I want this match tonight.
Well, that's pretty poetic. Braun, you're in.
Thank you.
And I'm going to go talk to medical.
Yeah, so originally the match was supposed to consist of Sheamus, Ludwig Kaiser, and Big Bronson Reed. But it was brought to our attention earlier today, that Bronson Reed has come down with COVID. So he is not cleared medically to participate in anything because he is sick. And yeah, once again, a big opportunity for him arrives and real life slaps it away.
What's crazy is one Braun got replaced with the other Braun in the chase to fight who? Braun.
Jay,
Braun,
you waited all,
Braun.
you waited all day to
I
say
waited
that,
all
Jay.
night. Yes. I held that shit in.
All right, so that leads us into match number 4, the number 1 contenders match for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. And we saw our Women's Tag Team champions, Miss Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They came and arrived and danced and all that good stuff. And they were sitting front row for this match between Damage Control's Io Sky and Kairi Sane versus Fire and Desire. No pop. LaJuan and Jay, y'all thoughts on this match right here?
No pop. Fire and Desire, no pop. Io Sky, as always, she's always doing the best she can. She's always holding it down, without a doubt. All I can remember from this match was this woman jumping off the top turnbuckle and missing Bianca Belair, hitting her whole face on the side of the table. That was tragic, and it was crazy for me, man. But Fire and Desire come out with the win.
Well, with this match, I would say good try by EO, Kyrie, because Kyrie, that bump you took, girl, you totally missed Bianca completely. When I saw your face land on that announcer's table, the first thing I said was like, yo, her face just exploded. It shattered into pieces. And then when they showed her at the end of the match, I'm like, wow. Her eye red, blood dripping down her face. You're like, wow. She really took a hard bump. And when they say kids don't try this at home, kids, please don't try this. Because there's times where they take these bumps and they're real. So, Kyrie, good try. Bad miss. Hope you recover from it. And I don't think this is the end of, Damage Control trying to go for the tag titles again. But good one for my girls, Fire and Desire. As Shane would say. Unholy Union. Great win. Yeah,
Kyrie
we
was
get
also
three.
laughing too.
That's what he would say. Ugh.
Yo, yeah, Kyrie.
He definitely
Kyrie
would.
looked crazy. Kyrie looked crazy at the end. She was like, "Yeah,
Bruh.
I want to
Yeah,
fight
She
you."
was laughing.
I missed
Yeah,
when she jumped off the rope, so I didn't know what happened. All I'm seeing, I'm like, why is she bleeding like that? I'm like, she looked wow. I didn't know.
and
I
then
had to see it on Twitter, and I was like, oh,
Nasty bump.
she hit the
and
damn ring table, the announcer's desk.
but was it me or did Jade hit her again
Jade
and
Jay
hit
did
her.
caused?
hit her again
I was like, "Oh shit! This is
because
why Fire and Dawn won because of that, because of Jade."
Bruh. I mean, I feel Damage Control has such bad luck, man. They got two legitimate injured people right now with knee injuries. God only knows what might be of this situation with Kyrie. You don't know whether she might have to chill out for a minute to heal. If she broke anything on her face, like, and we just don't know. Because I mean, her eye looked terrible. Looked really
Worse than
bad.
Dom's red eye. Worse than Dom's red eye.
Oh hell, she was bleeding. Yeah, hell yeah, she was bleeding. That
Bloodshot,
means
bro.
something's cut open, and hopefully it's not the eye. I mean, like it's somewhere around there, but my God, you couldn't tell because of the makeup. So, yeah, but man, that looked really, really bad. So, but, and I blame Triple H. I mean, did they really need to have this match just for these chicks to have a rematch?
Yeah.
Because when it was 1, 2, 3, and nobody gave a shit, it was not a clap, no nothing. I'm just
You
like,
heard a little.
how many
You heard
times?
a
Like,
little
how
bit
many
of
times
boo.
you need to? Like, how many times you need to see that? Like, don't nobody give a fuck about these two? And
But
then
me.
even the cameras didn't care about them. They walking them, walking back, and nobody gives a fuck. Everybody cares about
but me.
Damage Control and Jade and Bianca. That's what we want to see. But you got us dealing with these two happy bitches over here that nobody even give a fuck about. Like the camera people didn't even they was like they went back and they're like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna just keep it on the ring.
Neil, do you feel that? Do you feel Damage Control has went downhill since the separation with Bailey?
I think their problem is that they haven't been really full force since then. Oscar basically got hurt
That
and
too.
and tried, she was valiant for trying to perform through the injury, but then it became too much and then that was it. So it was a threesome. And then it's like, okay, Dakota.
The language barrier too.
Mm-hmm.
They don't cut. They could cut a promo, but it's like nobody can really understand them because their English is not that accurate yet.
So in a nutshell, yes, Jay. We're beating around the bush. We're giving all the other reasons, but yes, once the split happened with Bayley, yeah. Cool. I mean, it was her group. So the fact that they even kept the name and the songs, even though that now they changed the songs, the song is sang differently now. It's like a different language or whatever. But yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So the general manager has been busy tonight. We're backstage with Adam Pearce and Kofi Kingston now. What's going on here?
I just have a proposition for myself in words, if that's cool.
Oh, Gunther. And he looked at Kofi and laughed. Wow, looked him up and down and laughed. That's foul. See?
Was that laugh about like, haha, your boy got fired?
He's like, ha, you're black. You're black. You're not going anywhere in this company.
I thought the laugh was something to possibly come up maybe during the near future. Maybe we could get a title shot at maybe Crown Jewel against them two. You know how Triple H be throwing them little spoilers.
Hell no. Why?
I mean, it's
so we can watch.
Jewel,
so we can watch Kofi lose.
I would think
he's going to lose regardless.
That's what I'm saying.
I would think the setup would be Kofi against Gunther at day one.
Day one.
They retired that.
You sure?
It is now. It'll be on a Tuesday or Wednesday this year.
Okay.
Matter of fact, it's a leap year. Well, it happened already. It was a Monday this year. That was our first Raw. So it'll probably be a Tuesday next year. So maybe NXT can use it.
Okay.
But that leads me into something that I have here. I want to get your reaction on this real quick. I've seen this on the internet. It says, while WWE and their fans are so caught up in their feelings about Mercedes, Swerve, and Ricochet getting the bag in AEW, meanwhile, they're breaking up the New Day on Raw. They refuse to push Bobby Lashley as a top guy to the point of him leaving the company. They refuse to reunite the Hurt Business to the point of MVP leaving the company. They refuse to push Montez Ford on his own. The Street Profits are not as over as they once were. They have undermined and marginalized Bianca Belair for 6 months of being stuck in a tag team. They have taken a dump all over Jade Cargill's WWE run, and especially Naomi's second run with the company. Their booking of black wrestlers on the main roster is horrible. What are your thoughts on that? And is there anything that's incorrect?
Some of it could be incorrect. I mean, Jade Cargill, she's okay in the ring. You know, she has to improve a little bit much better for me to feel like she could become a woman's champion besides some tag belts. Same thing for Naomi. She has to improve in that ring. Now, as far as Bianca, she's won both of those women titles, both of those women's belts. So I'm not in a rush for her to get those belts back unless it's the tag team because she's already won them. Let someone else get the opportunity to win those belts. As far as
but what it says about her is that right? It says that they've undermined and marginalized Bianca for 6 months by making her stuck in the tag team. Because remember the other night when she came out, and I was like, wow, they don't care. It wasn't until she got in the ring then we started seeing people like bop to the song or whatever like that. But there was no reaction. It was basically no pop for her either.
No pot for the. There's really no pot for that women's division, really, as much as it should be. It could be better, but I mean, what can you do with her right now? She's won every belt, and and my understanding also, I feel like when Bianca and Jade hold them tag belts, it's way more better when they hold them tag belts because when Fire and Desire had it, it was boring. I'd rather Jade and Bianca hold those tag belts. Now, as far
So
as everyone else, like Coffee and the new, go ahead.
you're still kind of like dancing over the actual question. I'm saying, are they marginalizing and undermining her by keeping her in this tag team?
Yeah, and they should. They should keep her as that tag team.
Jay?
You're right. You know what they're doing is just blinding the fact that she should be really a singles person, and they're having her act as if she's a veteran with the person like Jade Cargill. Like, oh, here, let's just put these two together, and you train her, make her better in ring, and later on down the line, we'll thank you some way somehow. So the thank you won't happen for probably another couple of years, but based off the way they're doing it. And I also see the fact that maybe once the full change from TKO happened, maybe they went in a different direction towards the African American athletes and said, let's go this way, as opposed to, making these guys like, say, Street Profits. Instead of making them singles guys, let's just keep them as a tag team and try with them, because we could kind of see when and where they scrapped the idea of the tag team, of them not splitting, and that was by aligning them with Bobby. And you kind of feel like, okay, shit, they're not separating no time soon. So
And,
it's a,
and LeBron, Bianca has not held the the women's world heavyweight championship before. That's a new title, so she has not held that before. And yeah, and I don't even think she held. Yeah, did she win the WWE Women's Championship yet? I think she lost. She lost the SmackDown Championship, and then they
And won
switched
the
it
red
over.
one.
No, then they switched it over to the Women's WWE Championship while Io had it. Hello, anybody?
I'm looking it up right now to see.
All right. Well, since y'all on mute, I'll talk to the people. The people that's responding to me.
I agree with 9% of that statement. College boy, that killjoy. What's good? What's good? What's hot? What's poppin'? What's really good? Really hood. I agree with 9% of that statement about the black superstars. Okay, yes, they fumbled the ball with a lot of them, but they didn't fumble the ball with Bianca and Jade. I'm saying Jade's been in the game for. Let's look at the accolades. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Her first match was the Royal Rumble. She ended up number 3. You expect her to win? She's a newbie. She just came from AEW. You know what I'm saying? And then, she went over here. She beefed up with motherfucking Nia. She didn't lose. She hasn't lost a match. She hasn't been pinned in the WWE yet. How are you gonna say they're not playing her right? They're pushing Jade just the way they should push her, nice and slowly, building her up as a top superstar, which will be a top superstar in a few years. But she's only been in the game for 1 year. She's already had a WrestleMania moment. How many superstars can say in their first year? Now let's look at Bianca's career. All right, she held every single singles title a woman can hold in WWE except for the NXT Women's Championship and the North American Women's Championship. Other than those 2 titles, she's held every major title in the game. Tag team titles, 2-time tag team champion. You know what I'm saying? Multiple time SmackDown champion, multiple time Raw champion. You know what I'm saying? And she's the first black woman to main event at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, let's give pride where pride is due. You know what I'm saying? They're just not doing a lot of things with the others. You're right. Triple H is slacking. He's slacking on the pimping. You know what I'm saying? He should be over here pushing Montez Ford, pushing the Street Profits, pushing Bobby Lashley. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's gone now, but still, you know what I'm saying? They had it all right there, but they fucked it up. Okay, but let's not look at things the way they're not. Let's look at it for what it is.
But now the SmackDown and Raw Women's Championships are gone. Those are retired. So, does anybody know? Did she win the WWE Women's Championship yet? Since it's been
she ain't win the new one. She ain't win the new one yet.
So she has not won the Women's World Heavyweight Championship or the WWE Women's Championship. Copy that. So she has not won every title that she possibly can.
She won the SmackDown and Raw belts.
Right. And then you look at Liv Morgan. How many defenses has she had since she's won the World Championship from Becky?
I'm gonna say one, maybe one.
So, like, what the hell? I'm just saying, you just got titles sitting on people, and they're not doing anything with it.
Oh, that's the problem with a lot of these superstars being in one particular storyline. When you got these superstars in more than one storyline, then that's going to add up to them maybe not being able to defend the titles that they have all the time because now they're feuding with other people and they're also in more than one storyline.
But Liv was feuding with Rhea, who wasn't even on the show. All she was doing was just flirting with Dom every Monday.
If you want love, go to NXT. If you black and you want love, go to NXT. Look at all the love they get on NXT. You know what I'm saying? Obafemi, balling. Trick, balling. Even though he's not champion, he's still making money like a motherfucker, balling. You know what I'm saying? They're pushing black superstars on NXT all day. Are we not going to accommodate that? I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just saying. Shawn Michaels looking out for niggas. I'm just saying. How'd you weather Killjoy? Smoke weed every day.
But that's not the main roster. That's not what's being talked about. I agree with you. I said the same thing. I was like, Shawn Michaels is allowed to come to the cookout because he's Javon. Multiple people. Yeah, I agree. Last one.
There's a simple fix to the whole women's division. Get rid of the women's tag titles and make a trios title. It makes plenty of sense. There are a lot of factions being formed within the women's division. Have a trios title that you can move around from the main roster to NXT. Don't get a women's U.S. championship or a women's intercontinental championship. It'll spice things up and it'll put a lot of eyes on that women's division.
I'm sure Jay will agree with that because he was pushing for that for the longest.
I agree with Hollywood too. I agree with him because that's what all the women are doing on the main roster. That's what all the females are on the main roster. They're either tag teams or trios.
And look at the trio team that just formed on NXT with JC Jane and Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix. So, you know, there is 3 women groups.
What's their name again?
Fatal Influence.
I like that name. That's nice. Pure Fusion Scissoring. I don't like that name. That
name they're a trio. If you want to count Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jay, you can call them. You can make them a trio.
Yeah, the Powerpuff Girls.
All I'm saying is, Saturday was just the example. When Bianca came out, there was no movement. And you can go back to YouTube and click on that show. And I said it, and I'm like, yo, the fans are just standing there. She's dancing, she's bopping around the whole way down. I'm like, they're not reacting. I was like, I'm not used to this. I'm used to the whole crowd singing along and dancing to the song. And then I was like, it wasn't until she got into the ring, then I seen some type of movement and dancing. I was like, wow, I was so not like, what? And
They cheered more of her in-ring work than her actually coming when she came out.
Right.
Because they were like, ooh, beyond, cheering her name, all of that, whatever. But Jade got the louder popular too.
Right.
Because you know what it is with Jade. She looks more manly, and probably the crowd was like, yeah.
What? Okay, Jade. LaJuan, did you finish your thoughts on that topic, or are you good?
I mean, I finished my thoughts on the topic. Yeah, I think, like I said, I feel like their time will come. Right, that their time will come. If you split these individuals up, then you really ain't gonna see them on TV. If you thought you was gonna see them on TV now, if these guys get singles matches, we really ain't gonna see them on TV as much, because a lot of these guys don't have no character development yet. I mean, Montez Ford has one, but his other tag team partner, it's there, but it's not quite there, in my opinion.
They because they fucked up when they had them both going for, and they had them separate doing their own thing, having individual matches, and Montez was obviously proving that he was a star, but Dawkins, you were just like, okay, I see the improvement. Same thing you say every week whenever you see him perform. You're like, I see the improvement in him, but they're like in purgatory. It's like they win this, they win that, and then when the big match comes, they lose. So it's like, why keep doing that to these guys, man? But anyway, let me just play Killjoy's message, and then we're gonna move on with the show because I got to keep pushing.
Well, instead of making a triple threat, a triple tag team belts, why don't we just incorporate the Freebird rule? It's simple. All we have to do is have a group enable the Freebird rule like they did with New Day. So interchange the championship between the ladies. Damage Control, all one group. One Damage Control, women's tag team champions, and they interchange. You know what I'm saying? Zoe and her lesbian crew. You know what I'm saying? Let them do the same. Let the girls on NXT do the same. You know what I'm saying? Why not just have the Freebird rule open? Smoke weed every day.
Yo, and it's funny. Yo, that was funny. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so let's move it right along. We're backstage again with Rhea and Damien, and Damien's he's trying to figure out, okay, did you go talk to whoever you said you was going to talk to? Let's see what happens.
All right. I came here to tell you I didn't get to Dom, but I see you cheesing.
Mm-hmm. She is cheesing.
No.
Como? Well, what do you say?
Shit. She is cheesing.
I still have that to talk about. Appreciate it.
She look a little high school girl. And then here she goes, yeet. Yo, Rhea is, oh man. Boy, that's her boo. That's gonna be her boo. Watch. Mm-hmm. So let's move it right along.
But you know what I was gonna say real quick?
What's up?
I can't wait till she tells Dom that she's gonna be like, yo, Dom, Jay Yeet's better than you.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, boy. That would be so tragic on Dom's end. Oh, man. His chicken tendies are bigger. And we're in the ring with yo, we're in the ring right now with Gunther, and he's interrupted by a former foe, Sami Zayn.
Gunther, it's just crazy to me that I'm in the back there listening to what you're talking about, and it's so funny that you're talking about legacy, because I've taken these last couple of weeks to really think about this Intercontinental Championship reign that I just had, and thinking about where I've been and where I'm headed. And when we talk about the legacy of the Intercontinental Championship, everybody talks about it as the great workhorse title. And they talk about all the greats that have held that title. But what people always forget to mention when they talk about that championship is that the true greats, I mean the greatest of the great, the legends. I'm talking about the Macho Man Randy Savages. I'm talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm talking about The Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. I'm talking
No
about
mentions
my
of the
hero as a
Undertaker.
kid, Bret the Hitman Hart. All of those guys, all of them, every single one of those Hall of Famers, they won the Intercontinental Championship first, and then they used that as a stepping stone to the next level, the World Heavyweight Championship. Every single one of those guys, that's what they did. And Gunther, that's exactly what you did. And now, that's exactly what I am going to do. I am coming after the one championship that has eluded me my entire career. I want the World Heavyweight title.
Well, Sammy, you're right. All those guys you named, including me, we used the Intercontinental Championship as a stepping stone. And after our title reigns, we stepped up. Let's be honest, whenever you held the Intercontinental Championship, you cannot step down.
Shots fired.
And that impressive list of legends you named, your name is not on that list.
More shots fired.
But I give you one thing, and I think that's why those people really like you, is because whenever you get knocked down, you pick yourself up and you return to this ring. Whenever things don't go your way in your career, you pick yourself up, you brush it off, and you return in the middle of this ring. And now you're standing in front of me to challenge me for my World Heavyweight Championship. And I think that's very impressive, Sammy, because when I hear you talk, I hear the passion in your voice. When I look at you, I see the fire in your eyes. So if you really want a shot at this, if you really want this more than anything else, my answer is no.
That's messed up. And then he leaves. Wow.
A mic drop, a walkout, and a simple response.
That is fucked up. Jay, he's pussy. I think he's scared of Sammy. I think he's scared of Sammy.
The man that beat him last.
Hey, hold on just a damn second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You might have gotten your
Hey,
wish.
Gunther, I've watched you your entire career, and I've never seen you back down from a fight. So why are you backing down from this one?
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what I think? I think it's for as great as you've been, and for all the great guys that you've already beaten. You know full well that ever since you've been in WWE, I am the only guy who has beaten you in the middle of this ring.
He's got a point.
He got his attention now.
Got your attention now?
Oh, shit.
You can run, you can hide for as long as you want, but Gunther, make no mistake, I am coming for you, and I will be a world heavyweight champion.
Yeah. So I think Gunther is a tad bit worried because his last reign as a champion was ended by Sammy. So why would you want to deal with him again, right, Luan?
Damn.
Right, Jay?
Basically, three people were possible opponents for Gunther tonight, based off the way we saw it.
Right.
CM Punk called him out in the beginning, then he confronted Kofi, and
Mm-hmm.
now. So you're like, damn, which one of the three does he say yes to first? And it seems like Sammy might be the first one, or he'll probably have all three of them fight.
That's a good question. We have a message here. Let's play the message.
What's good, everybody? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from my bed. So I'm just giving a shout out to the Three Bells podcast, to the homies, Mr. Mundo, aka CEO, Mr. Triple J, and Lawan. Nice try, buddy. That's not my seat, that's the guest seat. But yeah, man, congratulations on your show. It sounds good. I'm just going to chill and you guys do your thing. Thank you so much for covering for me. I'm just like chilling and about to crash. Oof, what a day. But shout out to the Three Bells and yeah, catch y'all later.
Must be nice to be able to crash, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah. What up, Shane? Shane O'Mac.
Shane O'Mac,
Shane
live from his
O'Mac.
bed.
Right. Just rub it in. But yeah, I don't know. I think Gunther's scared, and it's all right. It's okay to be scared. He beat you, and let's go backstage with Jay Uso. Jay?
Thank you so much. And by the way, congratulations on your
And
debut
Jackie
tonight. I
Redmond.
am here with main event Jay Uso. And Jay, the guys were just talking about your history with Damian Priest. So I was wondering if Damian and Rhea have given you any advice as you get set to potentially face Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker.
Nah, Jackie, yo, but we're going to get through that. You know what I'm saying? Got my hockey shirt on because we in Colorado right now. It's Monday night, bro. We about to turn up all the way, Jackie.
Up. Braun Breaker steps into the picture.
Never been a member of your family to beat up a member of mine, and you're not going to be the one to do it. So listen, Jay. Keep chasing after mommy. Keep eating. Keep doing your thing. All right? Because I'm going to give you one chance. One. Walk away. Drop out of the tournament. And keep chasing after Dominic Mysterio's sloppy seconds.
Ooh. Wow.
Because if you don't, you come after me, my Intercontinental Championship, you're going to lose.
They're standing really close to each other.
Thanks for the advice, rookie.
Mm.
Don't worry about mommy. I'm going to get mine.
Oh.
But you have my attention now, Roos. I'm going to win this Intercontinental Tournament. I'm going to win this Intercontinental Championship.
Yeet.
And I'm going to beat your ass while I do it.
Yeet.
Oh, boy. This is intense. Jay.
Yes.
What's is he scared of Jay? Like, why would he tell him to drop out of the tournament? But he hasn't approached anybody else. He's only been, going to Jay. Like, why?
He fears him. That's what it is. He fears the popularity and the fact that he's throwing the family shit in his face. So this is very interesting to hear that from him and to see that, he didn't confront any of the other winners that we've had in this tournament.
Right.
He's shading. I think he feels Jay's probably the weakest out that group.
You
That could be
say
another thing.
he thinks Jay's the weakest out of the group of people that's won so far?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really? I wouldn't think that.
So it's Ilya, it's Jay. We don't know who the last person is, but who's the other person? It's Ilya, Jay, and
Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne.
Really? So Jay is the weakest out of that group? Mind you, Jay reminded me of the fact that Braun's a rookie. Like, thank you for saying that, Jay.
That was
like who the hell you think you talking to, rookie? Like, but it's just that this rookie got a singles championship before Jay, and Jay's been here for forever. That's incredible. So since we're talking about this Intercontinental Championship Contenders Tournament, Jay, it's match number 5, the IC title tournament. Sheamus versus Braun Strowman versus Ludwig Kaiser. And then LeBron to follow.
Okay, cool. One thing that they did show on the TV screen earlier on tonight that I forgot to mention was the fact that for the first time, they actually show the whole team that's working for us tonight. Where they show Joe Tessitore's face, Wade Barrett's face, Kathy Kelly, Jackie Redmond, and Alicia Taylor letting us know that she's the announcer for tonight. I
New
thought
graphics.
I love that.
Yeah. That's sports feel, like how would they do like on the basketball, they'd be like, yeah, these are the analysts and that's who's working the sidelines and these are the referees. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I thought that was cool. That's all they needed to do was just put the ref, and it would have been complete. But it's good that they have the whole entire broadcasting team that's there. So and within this match itself, once I seen that Braun was tossed into this match at first, as I was telling you guys, I thought it. When I saw the Joe Hendry tweet earlier, I thought it was gonna be Joe. But when Braun stepped
Womp
in,
womp.
I bumped myself earlier on. So I was like, damn, we got an injured Braun, but then we got Sheamus and Kaiser who's injured. So I mean, they're fighting each other. They got a nice little feud going on. So when I look at this, I said, damn, this could have been a match that Bronson was supposed to win. Braun Strowman, you're in trouble. I think when Bronson sees you next week, yeah, you might not win this tournament next week. This fatal 4-way. Whenever they do it, you're not winning this. He's coming for you. So you took my spot that I had, an opportunity I had for the IC title, a title I've been chasing damn near half this year just to try to get a match for it. Be crazy. So with Sheamus and Kaiser, we see that their battle is going to continue separately away from this one. Kaiser had a great match, great showing. But Pete came again for Sheamus. One thing that I said to myself, and my guy Rick told me, he said, yo, why hasn't Sheamus gone to NXT and whooped his ass already? You keep on letting Pete come after you on Raw. Pete got business elsewhere. Interrupt his business. This is all I gotta say.
I thought it was a good match in my opinion. In all reality, I thought Kaiser was gonna win that match for the simple fact that early on during couple of weeks ago, he was beefing with Bronson Reed, not only Bronson Reed, but Strowman and all that. So I thought that maybe he will win this match to advance. But as you see, Pete Dunne comes out of nowhere, interrupts. It was a no DQ match, so it was right for anyone to just come out of nowhere and interrupt the match. He hit him with that little, I don't know what it is he's carrying. It looks like a small cane. Hit him with that. And then Braun Strowman just comes out of nowhere because Kaiser was just distracted. And he picks up the victory. 1, 2, 3. And he advanced to the next match.
Peter, look what you done made me do.
Oh.
It's Trick Willie, and I see that y'all want me to turn back into the old me.
Hey.
He wanna jump people. That's cool.
This is exclusive. Trick Williams disc.
See, I was trying to kick back and close my mouth, but Pete keep talking. Now Pete done pissed me off. He running his mouth, saying I have to figure it out. Forget that, figure how to get my foot at your mouth. I'm running the south. Forget that, I'm running this house. Oh, you mad? I know what all the hating's about. You ain't dumb. You remember when I called you a bum. Now I gotta beat you like beat these drums. Dang. Trick, Willie snapping. Peter gon' learn to stop all that capping. Sound like a wanker doing all that yapping. Next time I see you, let's see what happened. Cause I'm the realest, Petey. Yeah, you wish that you could meet me, Petey. Oh, you mad cause you can't beat me, Petey. Yeah, I told you cause you can't beat me. You can't see me. I'm the realest for sure. Yeah, I'm the realest, Petey. Yeah, you wish that you could beat me, Petey.
All right, Lash Legend.
You can't see me, Petey. Yeah, I told you cause you can't beat me. You can't see me. I'm the realest for sure. Let Tricky cook. All that finger snapping, yeah, man, you a butch. That's a hook. I ain't never shook call book. The bruiserweight better take a look. You can't see me shouting. We the same age, but you look 40. See, I'm gonna turn your boy early. That's why I'm cooking these niggas like curry, cause I'm the realest, Petey. Then you wish that you could beat me, Petey. Oh, you mad cause you can't see me, Petey. Yeah, I told you cause you can't beat me. You can't see me, I'm the realest for sure. Yeah, I'm the realest, Petey. Oh, you mad cause you can't beat me, Petey. Oh, you mad cause you can't see me, Petey. Yeah,
we got Ivy now in here.
I'm the realest for sure. I told you, dog, Trick Willie is not the one. Petey, you think you the man, but we all know one thing.
You a butch.
Big butch.
Hey.
A little foot butch. A tight pants butch. You a butch.
You a butch.
You a butch.
He's a butch. Look at Tony D'Angelo.
He's a butch. He's a butch. Oh, he hates that name.
Hey.
He hates that name. He hates that
Yo,
name.
Luca, I was surprised Luca Crucifino was in the video.
Tony D'Angelo was in the video. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know he was cool with him like that.
Ivy Nile, the Creed brothers. I'm like,
yeah, Jakara,
Nikita Lyons.
Yeah,
Nikita Lyons. Where the hell she's been?
Lash. She had a brace on, so I guess her knee again. I was like, wow. That was cool though. That was shout outs to Butch because Pete Dunne. Oh man. Since he was in that last match, I had to play that for him. He's screwing up. And they got a match tomorrow. So yeah.
Do you think that they will do that more often with different segments like that with different superstars? Maybe a diss record or maybe something like a poetry diss, or just different versions of it.
No,
something like that.
No. I think Trick might just be a rapper on the side. He might just be, probably just like Sean. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't see him standing in the middle of the ring. I wouldn't see him sitting in the middle of the ring with a guitar.
No. Joe Hendry gave him the Joe Hendry influence got him singing now.
Well, yeah, I found it funny. It was Petey. All right, so let's finish.
Petey.
Right, let's finish up Monday Night Raw. We got 3 segments to go. We're backstage with Damian Priest and Jey Uso.
We have a past that I can't ignore. So we got to talk about...
Oos. Man, believe it or not, I used to be you. No friends, lost your family, but I still respect you. Plus, man, I ain't gonna say no to Rhea.
Fair enough, fair enough. Look, this beating we give this lame-ass Judgment Day, it is for Rhea.
Let's go. Weapon.
Yeet.
All right, that's a new thing where Triple H has these wrestlers quoting each other's their slogans, their sayings. Because I swear, didn't this happen last week? Somebody said somebody else's catchphrase. Shane, I miss you, Shane. Shane, I've been talking to myself most of this night. I miss you so much, Shane.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. There's been a lot of silent moments
I don't know.
in here.
I don't know who said it last week.
I'm not asking you to tell me. I'm just saying I believe that happened last week when the wrestlers had said the other person's catchphrase, but it's okay.
It's good that they do it. It's not a bad idea for them to say their person they're working with catchphrases, especially if they're both faces. It works.
All right, so we are backstage now with Petey. How you doing, Win Petey? You look really happy, Petey, but you look 40. We're the same age, Petey.
Excuse me, Pete. You just cost Sheamus his chance at competing for the Intercontinental Championship. Is there anything you want to say, or?
Yeah, you can tell him. It was just a message from an old friend. So now I'm off to NXT tomorrow night to smash Trick Williams. See ya.
Wait, so I'll tell him it's from Butch?
Oh, yo, she took
She seen that video. That's why you a Butch.
Don't call me Butch.
Yo, I want Trick. I want Trick to
You're not
come out to that song tomorrow. He needs to come out to that song tomorrow. You a Butch.
When she said that, Trick immediately responded with laughing out loud, crying emojis.
That's funny. And she had an attitude this whole time, like the way she was, her body language and everything, because she was pissed. That's funny.
Yeah, she was ready to fire back at somebody, and she got him tonight.
And he can't get mad because he told her it's from an old friend.
Right.
You know,
right.
So is this from Butch? This is an old friend.
You a Butch. That shit is so catchy. All right, so this leads us to our final match of the night, the last match of the night, main event. Ding, 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 the main event, which is a six-man tag match. The Judgment Days, Finn Balor and JD McBighead versus Jey Uso and Damian Priest. Triple J and LaJuan. What happened here, man?
Well, what we got here was, the awkward team of Priest and Jay. And they seem to work real good together in the ring. And we get to see the fact that, man, Priest, that kick that you gave JD McDonough and he flew out the ring, Jesus Christ, bro. You didn't have to do that to his big-headed ass. That was bananas. And we see that, JD tries to interact in this matchup by interfering a lot, and Finn did the majority of the work, in my opinion. But Priest again went ham and just started tossing JD using his right hand, his forearm, a running elbow. He went back and forth, losing his mind. And, Finn later on in the match catches, uses a nice drive by, but Jay hits him with a nice double crossbody and the super kicks as he always does. But before he could finish him off, here comes Miss Morgan to pull Jay down. And Jay hurts his poor, his jewels. So Finn took an opportunity with that and hits him with a sling blade. And a coup de grace got hit. JD hits his moonsault. You see Rhea coming out and with her crutches, limping out there. And Liv was making fun of her. So she was like, yeah, okay.
I was so mad. I'm like, look at Rhea. Poor Rhea just limping and just can't even barely walk.
Yeah, she stood up just with a big smile, bro. I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
She was able to get down that ring.
Yo. But it's still sad. I'm like, no. Why she only had one crutch? Why didn't give her two? She probably would have moved a little faster with two.
She was out with that one still.
It would have been hard. It would have been harder to swing with two.
True.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And then after when Raw went off because they were showing pictures and videos because some people they go to the shows and they record. She was out there doing the yeet, getting the crowd all hype. So
she was yeeting on TV on one leg.
She was yeeting on TV. All crowd getting hype and all that. Yeet this, yeet that.
Yeah, that's her man now. That's what Rikishi didn't want. He's probably rolling over in his grave right now.
Can't wait to hear what he gonna say on his podcast. He's probably gonna be pissed off.
Like,
this is what you're gonna do to my son.
I guess
but that's what the crowd want.
As long as he's in the tournament, I guess it's okay, right?
I mean, he's in the tournament. Number one, he'll probably win the tournament. Number two, number three, he has the best girl maybe in the women's division that's saying yeet. So it's a W for me, in my opinion.
Right. All right. So that is it. That is Monday Night Raw for you guys, for everybody. Congratulations, Monday Night Raw. All right. So
this was early.
Well, it was early because the matches was. I mean, Monday Night Raw wasn't all that today. It was a decent show.
It was everybody just got back from Germany.
Right. Everybody just got back from Germany.
Like a motherfucker.
Right. So the show wasn't as hype as it should be, But I think next Monday, as our season premiere comes up, it'll be a lot different and a lot better. But this show right here was just something they just put together that made sense, But it wasn't all that. Just like Bruno just said, the jet lag, man, that jet lag.
Yeah, I mean, those people probably did it. Most of them were probably on tour all week last week, and then had to do a quick turnaround. Like even Wade Barrett said it because he's probably feeling it too. He was like, "Yo, these women are probably tired. Like we gonna keep it a buck. We just flew back from Germany. That's not easy. You see CM Punk. He was like, I didn't even go home yet. So yeah. So that's it. But before we go, we're gonna do what we normally do on every show. It's the Three Bells match and moment of the night. We'll start with Lawan, then I'll go, and then Triple J, your match and moment of the night, guys. And you do your own bell sound because I ain't got no bells. Matter of fact, I'll do a thank you. I'll do a thank you.
That's fine. So my match of the night was the first triple threat match with Dragon Lee and Dominic. I thought that was a great match. I thought it was great to start off. The second match to start off, Monday night,
The third match.
The third match, I thought it was a great match to start off. It was entertaining in my eyes. It was fun. That was my match of the night. And My moment of the night. I got a couple of moments, man. But one of my moments of the night was being able to see Braun Breaker and Jey Uso had that conversation in the back, man. That little segment right there. I thought that was a dope segment. That was my moment of the night when he was just basically telling him that you ain't gonna win. Your family can't basically beat me. Just letting them know that you better drop out this tournament because I'm really about to be up in your, you know what. And thank you.
Thank you.
All right, for me, my match of the night will go. Let me see. I'm looking at it right now, just trying to see. Honestly, and y'all probably think I'm crazy, but my match of the night will go to match number 1, Alpha Academy versus American Made. Only off of the rip of how loud that crowd was for Alpha Academy, and especially for Maxine. I mean, they were loud and standing and everything. So that's my match of the night, even though they cheated to win, which is a shame. Shout outs to Tozawa. And my moment of the night, I'll go within that third match, the triple threat match between Dom, Ilya, and Dragon. That little quick 20 to 40 seconds of one-on-one action between Dragon Lee and Ilya. I mean, I don't know. Well, I asked y'all already, and y'all didn't really seem like y'all cared. But I think that if they did do a repeat of like what we're getting with Andrade Ramon and Mello on SmackDown, if they did that with these two, I think it would be a home run. Because off rip, from what I was seeing on Twitter, everybody was like, hell yeah, this is it right here. This is a fucking match right here. And I know they would deliver because I enjoy every time I see Dragon Lee in the ring, and I enjoy every time I see Ilya in the ring, and they both fight hard and compete hard. So that's my match and moment of the night.
Thank you.
My match of the night tonight, I'm going with the main event, Priest and Jay versus JD and Finn, because we got to see a tag team that hasn't performed ever, and the fact that they were bitter enemies at one point, and he got the blessing from Rhea to be a part of it for the night, and they pick up the win. But at the same time, I'm looking at it like now they're labeled, in my opinion, number one contenders for the titles. Do they get a shot at Bad Blood? And also, my moment of the night was, I'm sorry to say, Kyrie Sane hitting the announcer's table and
Oh
just
my God, Jay.
her face exploding tonight.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
God.
I'm
Because
sorry.
we don't know what's actually wrong. Again, that makeup was like you can't tell, but it was enough blood to know that something is wrong. But I'm gonna give you your thank you though. That's your match and moment of the night. Triple J.
Thank you, sir.
But bro, I mean, damn, that is, oh my gosh. And they're gonna probably post a picture of something soon, sometime during the week, of what backstage, how it looked.
Man,
All right,
when she wakes up tomorrow, shit.
right. So I'm gonna press the button. I'm gonna push the goddamn button, and then I have one thing that might take maybe about 5 minutes for us to figure out, but I'm gonna do this first to officially end Monday Night Raw.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. But the conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments. And follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind the scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, in the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
All right. So, yeah, since we're like an hour and change ahead of schedule, I have one. I don't want to call it a game, but you guys know I always ask y'all some stuff that I want to pick y'all brains. Y'all ready? Please unmute yourselves.
Let's go, Mundo.
Hit it.
Also,
hit it.
All right. So this is the Attitude Era versus the modern era, the current day. All right. These are matches, and well, this one's stupid as fuck because we already saw it. But all right. So we're gonna pretend that everybody in the Attitude Era is at their peak. Okay. And everybody that's in the modern era, which is the right now and just, a shade of before, they're at their peaks as well. Okay, you ready? First match: Kane versus Braun Strowman. Who's winning that?
Kane. Going with my favorite wrestler. I'm picking Kane.
All right. So this is not unmatched. This is Attitude Era Kane. So Attitude Era Kane is beating Braun Strowman. Okay, copy that. Jay, what do you think?
Attitude Era ripped the hinges off a cage. Hell yeah.
I'm taking Braun Strowman.
Nice. All right. WWF champion Triple H versus Drew McIntyre of today. Who's winning that?
Triple H.
Triple H. I'm picking Triple H.
Let me see something.
All right, Kane is prime, and I'm talking about like best Kane ever. Yeah, Kane's taking Braun all day long. Motherfucking his choke slam is strong. He's stronger. He's faster. You know what I'm talking about? He can take a lot more damage. Yeah, I'll give it to Kane all day. Hodge boy that kills or smoke weed every day.
And yes, I apologize. This is for the listeners too, so y'all can send messages as well.
I agree with the crew. Triple H all day. The fucking Attitude Era has something to show these niggas, man. Attitude Era was about that life. Triple H all day. Smoke weed every day.
Every day. All right, so now we have Prime. Oh, I just got another message. Hold on. Okay.
I'm taking Pete Kane over Braun. And is this a heel WWF champ, Triple H? Because if so, I'm picking that Triple H.
Yeah, this is the picture that I'm looking at. This is heel Triple H. He is frowning in the picture
Hell
right now.
yeah.
He is not happy. He's a frowning Triple H with the WWF. This might be the McMahon Hemsley era Triple H.
Sledgehammer era.
Yeah, that one. All right, so here we go. Next one. Prime Hardy Boys at their prime. And it looks like they are the WWF Tag Team Champions at this point versus the Usos, who are also Tag Team Champions in their prime. I guess the Bloodline version of them. Who y'all picking?
That's hard. That's hard. It's hard.
I'm going Usos.
Oh, okay. So.
Oh man. Mundo, can you go and you pick one, man? I don't know. I'm still thinking.
No, I'm just asking questions. We'll let Henny talk real quick. Henny, go ahead.
Most definitely taking the Hardys. Yeah.
Time's up.
All right. It's hard because, oh man, I'm gonna pick the Usos, man. I'm gonna pick the Usos. It is.
It's
Damn,
okay.
I'm gonna pick the Usos.
You're not turning your back on the WWF. It's okay. How about this
Picking
one?
the Usos.
This one, LaJuan, you go first on this one. You ready?
Let's go.
Hold on.
I'd have to give it to the Usos, man. Honestly, because overrated. That's why I said it. I'll say it again. The Hardys were overrated, man.
Oh,
Jeff
shit.
Hardy was all right. Matt Hardy was all right. Together they were awesome, but they weren't all that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you said the Dudley Boys, I'd give it to the Dudley Boys. If you said to ENC, they cheered their way to the win. But Matt and Jeff, I'm sorry, the Hardys ain't all that, man. They all right. They all right. I was there for many of their moments. But no, sorry. Give that shit to motherfucking new kids. That one, the Usos got that shit.
Now, if
know
I
what I'm
would
saying?
have
They
said,
ain't the greatest tag team of all time for reasons. Know what I'm talking about? Put them motherfuckers in different stereos and they'll win. Smoke weed every day.
now if I would
Jeff
have
Hardy.
said, if it was a ladder match, then you would still pick the same teams that y'all picked.
I would probably pick the same teams because I feel like Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy just always beats Matt Hardy, you know, in popularity. And Jeff Hardy has the most, you know, he outshines his brother. He does most of the dangerous moves
So
than
what? You're
Matt
saying
Hardy.
that Jeff is going to turn on his brother in the middle of the match that they're
No,
trying
I'm
to
not
win?
saying I'm not saying he's going to turn on him. I'm just saying that Jeff Hardy does a lot more than Matt Hardy on that ladder.
No, okay. So you're talking about okay, all right. Let me hit this one real quick.
The Hardys got too much heart for the Usos to put them down. That's how I look at it.
All right. Let's see. I have another one for y'all. Lawan, you ready? This one's for you first, and then Jay, and then everybody else. You ready, Lawan?
Let's go.
Kurt Angle versus Chad Gable.
Kurt Angle.
Kurt.
Kurt Angle all day.
Easy.
Kurt Angle was very different, man, in my opinion. You know, somebody that could do everything. That man was different in the Attitude Era. And are we talking about ballhead Kurt Angle or Kurt Angle
No,
with his hair?
the Kurt Angle with his hair that was fucking annoying as hell.
He
But
was annoying as
he
hell,
was,
but he was still different.
but he was annoying as hell, but was always winning.
Always winning. I will never forget what
Intensity,
he did to
integrity.
Stone Cold
That's what he
in the
kept saying. In
Alliance.
the 3 eyes, he kept saying that over and over. I'm just like, shut the fuck up. But then it's like, God damn it, he's so nice in the ring and he keeps winning. You're like, ugh, you can't hate this guy. He's just annoying, but
That Kurt Angle was different. Both of them Kurt Angles is different.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Come on. It's Kurt all day. You can even add a broken freaking neck.
Right, exactly.
Damn right.
That was his favorite thing to say at that time too, when he still had his hair.
Oh, that's easy shit right there. Kurt Angle's got that shit. How you gonna ask me if Kurt Angle light could take out Kurt Angle? The fuck? The fuck? Can the Powerpuff Girls take out motherfucking Wonder Woman? No? Then don't ask me that again. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. Chad Gable. Give Chad Gable the Angle Slam and he'll be unbeatable. He'll be a beast. But he doesn't have the Angle Slam yet. He should have the Angle Slam. That'd be the icing on the cake to finish off Chad Gable's motherfucking career, to make it bomb ass. Give him the Angle Slam or Olympic Slam or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But give him the American Slam. There you go.
Yes, the ankle lock already.
Nah. Kurt Angle's got that nigga for days. Smoke weed every day.
But he did it. He did it last week to Uncle Howdy on the table.
He sure did.
He did the Angle Slam. All right, this next one's interesting. Y'all ready for this one?
Triple J going first.
Shawn Michaels versus Seth freaking Rollins.
Which HBK are we getting, and which Seth are we getting?
And it looks like Seth is the Universal Champion in this one, and Shawn Michaels is the beginning of the Attitude Era. Basically, prime Shawn Michaels when he was just like straight up, just asshole, and
That's
winning
easy.
and winning everything.
That's easy.
I'm
That's
gonna
easy,
say,
Jay.
nah, not really. Not really when you look at. when you look at what they both accomplished during that time. But I would say HBK by a little bit, not by much.
I'm going with HBK without a doubt, no questions asked. HBK.
Yes, Shawn Michaels. All right. This one's funny because we actually saw this already, but now you got to remember we're going back. They're both in their prime. Who would win that match? It's Kevin Owens versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, come on.
That's
Come
easy.
on.
That's an easy one too. It's Stone Cold. Stone Cold
He's
beat
gonna
him when
stun
he
him.
wasn't in his prime.
Stone Cold's gonna beat him with hair. when he won King of the Ring, he's gonna beat his ass.
He's gonna win as Stunning Steve.
Well, let's hear what Henny and Doctor have to say. They're responding to the last one with Shawn versus Seth. Hold on one second, guys.
I'm going with Shawn here. Yeah, I think he's still 3 to 5 levels above Seth Rollins.
And Doc.
Oh, I still say Shawn Michaels' prime was after he came back from his back injury. I think that was Shawn Michaels' prime, in my opinion. But
really?
I see where you're going with it. Now, Shawn Michaels back in the day was good, but he was beatable. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, give me the Shawn Michaels that was fighting The Undertaker. That nigga will beat Seth Rollins. But original Shawn Michaels, before the fucking back injury, yeah, Seth's got too much for him. I see that. So give me I keep saying Kurt Angle. Fucking it. Give me Shawn Michaels after the back injury, but in his prime. That, in my opinion, was his prime. Those matches he had with The Undertaker, those matches he had with Kurt Angle, those matches he had with Jericho, all those matches were prime time his. And that was all after his supposed prime. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, that Shawn Michaels will beat the shit out of Seth Rollins. It'll be a good match, either which way you look at it. That'd be a good damn match.
Really? I think Shawn Michaels before the back injury was awesome because he didn't have that target on him. There was no weakness. After the back injury, it was like, go for his back. You'll slow him down. He won't do all the high risk moves that he is known for. I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, because I was watching.
And guess what he did, Phil?
Y'all talked over each other. What you said, Jay?
I was gonna say, let's put it like this then: eliminate both guys' back injuries and judge it from that, since they both had similar injuries.
Well, Seth's back injury was now. So you think right now is prime Seth?
I would think we had prime Seth, yeah.
Okay.
When he became World Heavyweight Champion.
But yeah, see, because he said in his opinion he thinks prime Shawn Michaels was after the back injury. I didn't see too much of that Shawn Michaels, but I know that a lot of the times that the target was his back, and he walked differently, he walked funny, and versus where the Shawn Michaels that I grew up on, who was the high flyer, risk taker, and all that shit before the back injury, was unbeatable. He was hard to beat because it was no way to like really slow him down. You had to, no matter how much you beat him, he would still come back. That's why he had such a great record against big dudes and stuff like that, because he was just that nigga. But yeah, let me see what Henny's saying.
Steve Austin stomping a mud hole in the pot belly. All right, my bad, KO. My bad. But yeah, Steve Austin.
Really. All right, last one. It's Prime Rock versus, I'm assuming, the Tribal Chief version of Roman Reigns, because The Rock is the WWF champion and he's the original, I guess, corporate Rock, and Roman has the Universal and WWE championships on his shoulders.
I'm going Roman.
Ooh.
I'm going with Roman as well too, Triple J. For the
Ooh.
simple fact that Rock always lose to the young people, the young up and coming stars. Lost to Brock Lesnar when he first when he first had the opportunity to go for that belt. He lost to
But
Goldberg.
that was his
He got his
retirement
ass whooped
match.
by, and he lost to Stone Cold twice. I'm picking
Yeah.
Roman.
All right. Well, let's see what Doc has to say, and then
See, it'd be one thing if he didn't do all that crazy shit after the back injury. But that didn't stop him. Yeah, they put a target on his back, but that didn't stop Sean at all. He was still jumping. He was still flipping. He was doing all that crazy shit he's always been doing. Go back and watch some of the footage of Sean after his back injury. He didn't miss a step. He did not miss a step. Not one step. Those first matches back with Triple H were cinema. Chef kiss. You know what I'm saying? Watch those matches back. After Shawn Michaels comes back, first Elimination Chamber, watch that match. First Elimination Chamber, watch that match with Shawn Michaels. He won the whole fucking thing. After back injury, World Heavyweight Champion. Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm talking about.
Yep.
That Shawn Michaels is my Shawn Michaels. Smoke weed every day.
He's
absolutely his first match, that match between him and Triple H, with the non-sanctioned match. I remember that match. That was a good match. But then what happened at the end? Triple H hit him in the back with a sledgehammer. He didn't look like a winner after that one. Oh, let's
I wouldn't
see.
either.
Yeah.
I love The Rock. Don't get it twisted. I love me some Rock. But, for the first one before that, Stone Cold all day. But right now you're talking about The Rock. And I gotta say this. The Rock is the man. But realize that the spirit is The Rock's fucking weakness. Look at how he takes the spirit. He takes the spirit and it guts him. It guts him every time. Yeah, Roman could take The Rock in his prime. I'm sorry to say it. Roman in his prime could take Rock in his prime. And that's a fucking very controversial line, but it is what it is. Smoke weed every day.
This was a great question.
So we're saying that Roman's prime is right now as the tribal chief, not the big dog.
Yes.
As undisputed champion, yes.
Okay. And we have one more.
So it's like you said, corporate Rock versus. Then this is Rome. Definitely, that's like Roman at the height of his powers. With both of them belts. Roman. He's beating that version of The Rock. Most definitely. Roman.
Clean sweep.
Sweet. All of y'all said the same thing. Well, that's it. That's my game for tonight. We did not have a Did You Know tonight or nothing like that. Because, I don't host Monday Night Raw, but it was a lot for me to do today. I worked today, so thank y'all so much for participating in that. Y'all know, like, remember the game that I had on Friday was the McMahon situation, and y'all all targeted Linda. Y'all said, "Linda, get the fuck up out of here."
Gotta go.
That wasn't nice.
Send her out of here.
You see the picture. You see the picture with Kyrie saying that it was the makeup that covered the right eye.
Yeah. That's what I said. We won't see until they get that makeup off.
Yeah, she posted a picture of herself.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, I sent it along in the group chat for you to see.
All right, I'll check it out.
She don't look that bad.
But we won't know because she still got a whole bunch of makeup around her eye, glitter and all that, and she got mad blood over her face. But all right, guys, let's end this out. We are at the 2 hour and 30 minute mark. Not even 2:24. Nice. All right, here we go. Well, that is it. This is the Three Bells Podcast Monday Night Raw recap show with your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself, Triple J, LaVon, the former Prince of Monday Nights. We're invading the show today, taking it over for Shane O'Mac, who's probably knocked out by this point. but just listening to us in his sleep. Hey Jay, hey Shane, you're dreaming of us. You're dreaming of us. We'll be back here. Well, not here. We'll be on YouTube in a few hours for our NXT recap. It's the fallout from No Mercy, which was a great pay-per-view, or PLE, or whatever you want to call it. It was great. And yeah, I'm so tired. I don't even know what to say, guys. So, oh yeah, I haven't said this in a long time. Right above my little talking circle there, that's the Three Bells Podcast YouTube page. Share it, like it, subscribe to it, because that's where we are in the regular. This is not where we are in the regular. This is just a special episode that we have for the holiday today. But we will be on YouTube for the foreseeable future, unless something else happens that'll make us have to come back here. Like and share our Facebook, Instagram. What am I missing? TikTok. We're on Spotify as well. Check us out, the Three Bells Podcast, for all of that stuff straight ahead. And that is it for me. I am tired. My voice came back, but I'm tired, guys. So again, it's your boy Mundo AKA Mr. AKA himself, and I'm out of here. LeVon, Triple J, finish it off.
Yo, thanks again for inviting me up today on this beautiful Monday Night Raw. It's good to be back where I came from. You guys will see me back on Friday Night SmackDown, chilling with the family, as of course, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. I'll talk to you guys another time. Thank you again, Triple J.
Yeah, it's your boy, Main Event, Triple J. Now signing off stereo. Fellas, it's been a good one. Des, feels good to hear you back at your home, your original home. And shout out to Shane, Henny, Killjoy. Thank y'all for listening. As Des said a moment ago, we can be on YouTube tomorrow at 10:20. Well, later on tonight at 10:20. And oh man, this could be a good one. We could have an action-packed show, and I'm ready for it. I know you guys are ready. Blessings, and Triple J is now out of here.
And real quick, everybody, the Three Bells are going old school this week. I hosted tonight on Monday Night Raw. Triple J will be hosting on tomorrow's or later on episode of NXT. And Shane O'Mac will be in his original seat as the host of SmackDown this Friday. So, yeah, make sure you join us on YouTube. Let's get out of here, guys.
And as Shane O'Mac would say, good fight, good night.
Petey, look what you done made me do. It's Trick Willie, and I see that y'all want me to turn back into the old me. Petey came back to NXT. He wanna jump people. That's cool. But now I gotta do what I gotta do to talk about it. Yeah, I was trying to kick back and close my mouth where Pete keep talking. Now Pete done pissed me off. He running his mouth, saying I should figure it out. Forget that, figure how to get my foot out your mouth. I'm running the south. Forget that, I'm running.
And as always,
I know what all the hating's about. You ain't dumb. You remember
no
when
eat.
I called you a bum. Now I gotta beat you like beat these drums. Trick, Willie stepping. Petey gon' learn to stop all that capping. Sound like a wanker doing all that yapping. Next time I see you, let's see what happens. Cause I'm the realest, Petey. Yeah, you wish that you could beat me.